one of the major reasons why Nigeria still has low financial inclusion gap of 40.1% compared to 11% in South Africa, with an increasing unemployment rate, is due to lack of financial literacy. Well, it really interests you to know that financial literacy impacts how people understand and utilize financial products and services, whether physical or digital, as this will lead to increased profits for organizations and motivate financial institutions to innovate and create products and services to bridge the financial literacy gaps in the country. Let's talk about this live. I'm being joined live in our studio by the Chief Executive Officer of TP Global FX, Mr. Nitish Sharma. Thank you so much. It's good to have you in our studio.
Pleasure.
Yes. Let's start the discussion very quickly, looking at the markets over the year. The Naira has been getting that bashing from the greenback, and we see what's happening to that. Now, how do you think this can be sorted out? What kind of solutions can be used to address this ugly challenge?
We must understand that why the Naira is falling so badly against the US dollar. All right, so there are macro solutions which need to come into place. Also, we as a company, we have a few solutions where normal people can earn dollars. So that's why we are here. And for that, I would like to invite people to come to the summit which we have this Sunday as well as next Wednesday, to know how you can make money, how you can make US dollars. Because the more dollars we get in Nigeria, the better Naira will be.
But many will say because Nigeria is an import-dependent country, so we import most of our goods, and many will say that is part of the reason why we are so dependent. Do you think that anything can change that narrative?
Not immediately, but with steps we can actually make a change in that. But the focus has to be on exporting your skill set, exporting the people that you have, exporting whatever you can. Because see, you must understand, the more you import and the less you export, your currency is going to be bashed. So the only way to do it is first develop the skill set, all right, export things, find out what we can do better than others. And that's why we are here. We're here to help you identify what you can do better than others, give you solutions where you can actually make US dollars.
Let's talk more about these solutions. Tell me a little bit about it.
You have to come for the summit for that.
Yeah, of course we will. But so more things, because we need to understand. Some will say maybe we need a president, or we need a minister, or we need somebody that will come that will change the narrative. I think as Nigerians, we also need something like an attitudinal change for our crave. We always crave for foreign things. You're wearing a Nigerian attire now, but I'm wearing an imported suit, obviously. So what do you think about our mindset also as humans?
The mindset needs to change. We have to get out of the mindset of being followers. We have to stand up and say, okay, I'm going to be a part of this change. I'm going to make this change. I'm going to be a leader here. That is a very important thought process. It all starts with a thought. We must understand that. So I've been hearing things about we need a president who can come and change, or a messiah, or someone who can really transform the system. One person cannot do it all. It's a responsibility of every single Nigerian to make a small change in their life. You don't have to make a big change. Small changes is all that is required. If everyone consciously decides that, okay, I am going to increase my skill set, I'm going to be the best person I can be. If they think about the Naira, if they think about how am I going to contribute to the economy, all right, you see the problem that happens with us as humans, be it anywhere, is that we think about how am I going to get benefited from this. We don't look at the bigger picture. So I urge people, wherever I go, look at the bigger picture, because you are a part of the bigger picture. You cannot say that, okay, I'm going to get benefited from this, and if the bigger picture is going to be bad, if it's going to be bad for the others, it's still going to come back to you. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to think about yourself, of course, and about what implications your actions are going to cause.
Interesting stuff. Now, traditional savings seems not to be working again, because interest seems to be very low with what we even see in the banks, even when your monies are there. A little bit of interest at the moment. But we still have the real estate space, treasury bills. Do you think this can help out?
Yes, it can, but we must also invest in markets. It's very important for somebody to invest in markets. Now, let me give you a simple example. Please tell me, what is the interest rate the bank is giving you on your savings or your fixed deposits?
I think it's even less than 2% at the moment.
2%.
It's about 2% plus. Yeah.
All right,
It's
2%.
down.
It's a very I'm going to do a very simple calculation in front of you. 2% is the interest that you get by keeping money in the bank. My next question is, what is the inflation rate?
At the moment, it's about 16.8%.
16.8%. All right. So next, tell me how much. What is the percentage of growth in salaries per year? An average
Growth, average growth in Nigeria,
Yeah.
is lesser than population growth. That's about.
what I mean is, what is the increment in salaries per year?
No. Oh, well, that's optional. It doesn't come as usual.
optional.
Purchasing power almost remains the same.
Yeah, but you have a look. 16% per year is where your inflation is, and
Yeah.
2 or 3% is where your bank is giving you.
Yeah.
How are you going to make how are you going to make up for the 14%? And that basically means that if you have, say, 100,000 naira today,
Yeah.
it is going to be next year. It's going to be worth 86,000 naira. Because inflation is taking away the 14% from you. So what is it that you can do to counter this inflation? That's what you need to think about. And where do you do it? It's the global markets. It's open for all. But again, it's very important for people who want to invest in global markets. They should trade. They should not actually gamble. The biggest problem that people do is
Trade,
they want to
not
gamble.
gamble.
Yes, trading is a business. Gambling is not a business. And that difference is what we want to create. We are here to create that difference in the mindset of people, to tell them how you can actually trade and make money. All right, do not gamble. If you feel that trading is gambling, then I have nothing else to say.
For me, I'm a business journalist for like 12 to 15, almost 15 years now, covering business stories, and I've attended a lot of summits locally and internationally. What is really going to be different about this?
It's what we're going to tell you. We are here to change your mindset. We are here to show you a different picture. My aim here is to change the outlook of a person, the way you look at things. That's all that I'm going to do. I may probably speak the things that you must have heard about, but in a way that you would understand in a better way. That's what I will do.
It's really interesting. Now, what kind of people are you expecting? Of course, journalists will be there. TVC will be ready to also work with you. What kind of people are you expecting there?
I'm expecting every kind of people, right from the HNIs to the poorest of the poor, because this change has to come. Like I said, it's for Naira, it's for Nigeria. So each and every single person who is staying in this country, be it a Nigerian or a foreigner, they need to contribute to it. So everyone is going to be responsible. We can't say, oh, this guy's a billionaire, he has to take the maximum share of responsibility. No. How many billionaires do we have in Nigeria? All right, but how many people do we have who are under the poverty line who need to come up? So this summit is for everyone. Come and make the most of it. This is why I'm here.
I wanted to talk about some of the solutions, but of course, like you said, that should be kept in the can, and you let that go. But what will be your expectation in general after all of your moves, meeting with business people, meeting with service providers, and all of it? What will be your projection? What are your expectations? I hope they're not too high.
Like I said, I want to make a small change today. In the month of June, I want to make a small change. In the month of July, I want to make another small change. And I want to keep doing series of small changes every month, so that by the end of 2023, I feel that I've made a big impact in the Nigerian market. So it's just a small change I want to make. If I can only convince 100 people to change the way they look at the markets, I'm going to be very happy. I'm expecting over 2,000 people to walk in to both my seminars, to both my summits. But all I want to do is make a difference in at least 100 people's life. I'll be more than happy with that.
Because there'll be a ripple effect of that on other people. I share your optimism, and I see that it's a way to go, particularly at this time in our country. Russia and Ukraine crisis, supply disruptions everywhere, and everybody needs to look that way. I must thank you so much. I should be there too, so at least get something to. I should be able to learn.
You are a guy who can lead the change. Maybe you may be the Messiah that Nigerians are looking for.
You know, in this space, a lot of work needs to be done, because I know that Nigeria, one way or the other, need to improve exports for us to be able to get more foreign exchange. I don't think there's that magic about it. And also, the little that we have must be properly managed.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
So I think it's, I wish you all the best, and I'll keep a tab on you. I've been speaking to Nitish Sharma. He's the Chief Executive Officer, TP Global FX, speaking to us about Forex and, of course, the upcoming summit in Lagos. Thank you so much for your time, and do enjoy the rest of the day.
Take care. Bye-bye.